So tell me, how can anyone say, I don't know? How can he say, you should be ashamed of yourself? Perhaps it is you that you should be ashamed of yourself, Mr. President. Filipinos' hard-earned pesos have disappeared into flood controls projects like ghosts. Who carries the ultimate responsibility? It is not the officials, not the engineers, not the contractors. It is the President who holds the power and the trust of the nation. Corruption has been allowed to flood every agency of this government. It is a failure of leadership at the very top. What our President is doing is shifting the blame to others to save himself. That, ladies and gentlemen, is called a weak leader. Let me ask this simple question. Why is the ICI, the Independent Commission on Infrastructure, not investigating Ilocos Norte? Did you know that majority of the flood control projects in Ilocos Norte are contracted to either the Discayas or the newly elected Lawag mayor, handpicked by the President himself? Almost 4 billion pesos has been funneled to this mayor, who is their favorite contractor since Bongbong administration. Why is this not being flagged? The controversial Discayas themselves have 2.7 billion flood control projects that are paid in advance, with some uncompleted in Ilocos Norte. Why are the investigations skipping Ilocos Norte? The clearest example of how corruption hides under political protection. If he is doing this in his own province, then there is no doubt he is doing this to the rest of the country. I challenge you, Mr. President, to order your so-called independent body, the ICI, to begin this probe in your own province of Ilocos Norte. Prove credibility first before diverting blame to others. I challenge the youth and the religious group to accompany the ICI in their investigation of Ilocos Norte. I urge the public to call out the engineers and contractors in Ilocos Norte to stop protecting the mastermind. Look at how they will spin the story and try to silence me. The so-called plunder case they filed against me is a baseless complaint, a political weapon meant to destroy me because I have chosen to speak the truth about corruption at the highest level. If there is any truth to any accusations against me, I am willing to go to jail. I am a man of one word. The complainant of this plunder case, Attorney Tilly Cordero, who has a record of being suspended for 6 months by the Supreme Court for violation of the Code of Professional Responsibility, or CPR of lawyers. She even came to my house asking for money, proof of pictures which I will post publicly. She is the first cousin of the mayor I defeated in Narvacan, Mayor Edgardo Zaragoza, the most corrupt mayor that Ilocos has ever had. For 33 years that he and family were mayors, there has been no progress, no new municipal building, no new market, and barely any infrastructure except ghost project. This mayor even had ghost farmers to convert public funds to the mayor's pocket. In my barangay Solbec alone, they appropriated 9 million pesos for the benefits of 65,000 ghost farmers, while the official registered farmers are only 80, with the whole population of Narvacan being only 44,000. I filed that case 10 years ago, but the Ombudsman has not even touched that very blatant case up to now. Why have they accepted this fake complaint against me in just one day, but not act on the real plunder case I have filed?